BLK Cafe of Knowledge. How everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing okay today. But I want to first tell everybody thank y'all for all y'all support. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it and everything. But y'all see the title. But I want to talk about because Lamar Odom had an interview. He did one interview in 2019 discussing about when he left Taraji, P. Henson. The reason why their relationship didn't work and all that. Then in 2021, he went on Vlad, okay? And he also discussed that same topic with Taraji, P. Henson. He also discussed that, okay? Now, I want to talk about that because those two interviews resurfaced over the internet. And when I tell you they resurfaced, and it's so many people that's just upset about it, commenting about it, talking about it. It's a really hot topic on the internet now, even though it resurfaced. One interview resurfaced from 2019, and then the other one resurfaced from 2021. That was just last year. Okay, and so I don't know why it resurfaced, family, but it's really hot on the internet and people are talking about it. So I do want to talk about that. And then I also, and I'm going to let y'all hear what Lamar said, what happened and what his mindset was at the time he was dating Taraji, okay? So, Taraji, okay? So let's, check out what he said, because I really want y'all to listen to what he said, because then I have another one that this is related to something else. It was a guy who has a big following on YouTube and on his Instagram. He put up a post, and I'll tell y'all who he is when I get to that subject. But he put up a post, and he said, black men, he's asking the black men, is it time for black men to start expanding their options, their dating options? Meaning that, is it time for the black men to just go to the white sector of women, okay? Now, I want to start off by saying this as well. If you don't have an open mindset, you might want to click off this video right here. If you don't have, like, where you kind of value other people's opinion, and you don't have an open mindset to where you would just listen to a person without criticizing just right off the bat, because you might hear something and you want to just criticize right off the bat, this is not for you. Okay? This is not for anybody who don't have that kind of an open mindset, put it that way. Okay? So if you are the type that you just see things one way and you don't have an open mindset and you don't like to listen to other point of views, click off. But anyway, but I do want to say appreciate it to all my subscribers, all of my future subscribers. Thank y'all so much for all of y'all support. Thank you for the ones who are viewing, and for the ones who are viewing, please click subscribe and like. It's all free, family. You could just click subscribe. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. Click like. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Okay? So now, so back to Lamar Odom. I'm going to let y'all listen to what he had to say on both interviews, okay? And then we will talk about that. But I just want to tell people, because this right here is a deep situation. And I've wanted to talk about it because, for one thing, it's time for black women and white women, okay, to stop letting some black men cause friction between the two, okay? Because now, listen, like I said, this is not about all black men. Some black men that I'm talking about that do date on the other side. But the thing is, the majority of those men and the majority of a lot of other black men love to try to make black women and white women competitive towards each other. And there's no reason for it. Okay, so that's a lot of this right here. Okay, because black women and white women, and this happened in certain other nationalities too as well, that, you know, the black man will try, some of them will try to pin that race of women against black women. Okay, always got some mess going on. Okay, but the majority of it happens with black women and white women, that black men, some of them, love to put those two together to start mess. Okay, they love to put some stuff on the internet. They love to talk about some stuff on their platforms. They love to tweet out stuff. They love to do stuff that they know or they want to cause friction between a black woman and a white woman. They love to put, y'all think that we should talk to white women, and now so they want white women to feel some type of way, and then they want black women to feel some type of way. So then it start a upstir. You know, it just started conflict, you know, going on between white women and black women. And then you have the two to where they not really digging each other, don't really like each other. I mean, just always competing against each other. All this mess going on between black women and white women. Okay, and all that mess going on because the black man keep putting it in there to create this type of mess. And the only race of men who do that, who pin women of color and women of of another race, the only race of men that keep shit going and keep mess stirred up between the two is a black man. Is the black man. Some of them is the black man. You don't see a white man on his platform saying, hey fellas, do you think it's time for us to expand our options to the black woman? You don't see them do that. You don't see the white men all on their tweets or on their platform saying, hey men, do you think it's time for us to just drop the white women and go to the black women? No, you don't see that. The only race of men that do that keep up mess between two different women, two races of women, is the black man. And that's what we going to talk about today. But first, let's talk about, because this going to get real deep, family. It's going to get real deep. It's just like I said. And if you don't have an open mind, you know, I'm asking you to click on. If you have an open mind and willing to understand and just at least listen to what I have to say, because this message really goes to black women, white women, and black men. Okay? That's just point blank period. That's what this message going out to. Okay? So now, let's talk about Lamar Odom. Okay? And what he said about his relationship, that why it didn't work out with Miss Henson. Okay? And here it go right here, family. Okay, so now listen to this.
I respected women a lot more. Maybe I should have respected them a lot more from not having a woman. For some reason, I just overdid it. And once you hit the NBA and you got women that, at your beck and call, you're going to take advantage of it. Well, Taraji, I met Taraji at a HBO party, and I met her. We hit it off right away, and I was like really started liking her. And I just wish I would have done things different. But she was a little older than me, but I learned a lot from her because that was the most significant relationship as a grown-up that I had with a black woman. I used to carry a picture on the road with me. Everybody know that. Except for dudes that play with me, but she gave me inspiration. You know what I'm saying? A black woman working like that, that's just as good as her craft, and I'm as good at my craft. I remember we were on the road this road trip, and we were playing Cleveland, and I went off on their ass. But when I'm getting at, one of my inspiration, that's part of the inspiration for me going back to see her, getting back to LA, was one of the reasons why I kicked their ass that day. I remember how I was feeling during that game and after that game. Like, just, she inspired me. Things ended with Taraji because me being an immature punk, I didn't know how to tell her that I was falling in love with another woman named Khloe Kardashian. Well, I guess around that time you met
so now
Taraji
this
Henson.
is the interview from 2021. The first one was 2019. This is 2021 with Black.
I don't know if it was around that. Roughly around that time. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. And you guys dated for a while. I guess you said it was one of the happiest times of your life. Yeah, she was a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. Amazing young lady. What happened? What happened to that relationship? I think I met a young lady named Chloe. So around that time. And I wish I would have been like a bigger man. I wasn't really. How it kind of ended with Taraji. I wish I was just like bossed up. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like let it fizzle out. Well, yeah, in 2009 you met Chloe, and I guess after dating for a month you guys got engaged. We got married after a month. Married after a month, my bad. No, that's all good. Okay, what? How did you guys decide to get married after 1 month? Yeah. I don't know. It was one of those things like when you know, you know. You know, and
Okay, y'all. So y'all basically heard what Lamar Odom said, okay? And the reason why he left Taraji P. Henson, okay? Now, the thing is, Lamar basically said how good Taraji was to him. He said how she just gave him all the love. She was a good woman. You can hear him bragging about this woman, okay? And then you can also hear him say that she was just a damn good woman to him. She was there for him. She gave him all kind of insecurity. She loved him so much. She was just the most loving person in the world. He couldn't wait to get back to her when it came after the game. He wanted to hurry up and get back to her after the game, and then how she helped him grow, how she enhanced him, how she encouraged him. He just had all these good things to say about Taraji. Okay? He had all these good things to say. But he still left her to go with Khloe Kardashian. Okay? So now, he just talked about how Taraji just uplifted him and did everything she can do for him. And actually, he benefited off of her. She didn't benefit off of him. Even though he was a basketball player and everything, okay? Even though he was a basketball player, he still didn't have that big name at the time like Taraji did. Okay? So basically, he was clout chasing off her. Okay? And she was an amazing person. You let him tell it. How sweet and nice and loving she was. Okay? But then he still, basically, he just told us that he was gourmet garbage to a good and loving woman. and that he treated that good and loving woman like gourmet garbage because he wanted to go and date Khloe Kardashian, okay? A white woman of another race. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm getting somewhere with that, y'all, and I want y'all to listen to it. There's nothing wrong with that, with him going to Khloe Kardashian. It's how he did it, okay? Now, Khloe don't even realize, like most white women, don't even realize that, okay, if he treated this nice, respectable, good, loving woman, just this woman that helped him grow and enhanced him and all this and just gave him the world and all this, if he treated that type of woman like that, regardless of her being black, just any type of woman, if you treat any type of woman like that, he gonna do your ass the same way. I gives a damn that you're black or white or whatever nationality you are. If he treat a woman, any woman, like that, Taraji just happened to be the black woman that he treated like that and then went over there. See, Khloe, they don't even realize all this. You know, she just so happy that the black man chose her over Taraji P. Henson. Okay? Now, all that, she don't even realize, Khloe, that he gonna dog her ass too. He gonna do the same thing that he did to Taraji. He gonna do it to her. Okay? Now, that's what I'm saying about that. Okay? Now, all that comes from, you know why she feel like she wasn't gonna get done like that? Because see, this is what some black men do when they go over to the other side. Okay? Now, she didn't even realize this. Khloe didn't, and some white women don't. You know why they don't think that that black man is going to do them like that after he left a black woman? You know why? They feel like, oh, nah, he ain't going to do me like that because I'm what he want. You know why they think like that? Because he told her that. Okay? Now, when a black man runs over to the other side, hear me good and understand me, some of them, not all of them. But when they run over to the other side, see, they tell that woman, they tell that white woman how good she is, how better she is over that, how much of a improvement he made versus being with the black woman. How much problems the black women are. How much this. See, he gonna put all the blame and all his insecurities, he's gonna put all that on the black woman because he's trying to get with the white woman. So the white woman begins to feed into that, okay? She begins to listen to it and think that what he's saying is true, okay? Now, he'll start just talking about how much of a value she is to him versus that black woman, you know, and how much she just have to offer so much better than the black woman. And oh, how much she just don't complain or she don't argue with him or she don't do any of that like a black woman. So he is lying to make her feel like she is better than that black woman. Okay? Now, first of all, that's where that come in. And so then you have the white woman thinking when she has this black man on her side that she is better than the black woman. But all along, he ain't shit anyway. Because then the white woman will eventually find that out. Because then you have what happened to Lamar. When Lamar went over there to Khloe. Okay? Now, he went over there to Khloe because he wanted, basically, she can give him, that's his trophy. That's his trophy piece, okay? And then she can give him some of that. You know, they had that reality show, and then she can get him on the reality show and do a couple of appearances on their family reality show, and then that will give him a little bit more exposure, because remember now, at the time back there when he was with Taraji, he wasn't as big as he was, okay? Now, so then he go over here and he feel like he could get on this family reality show and then he could get noticed and he can be accepted. See, this is a lot of reasons why that a lot of black men, some black men go over to the other side because it's something in it for them. They don't go over to that other side strictly for love. They go over there because it's something that's in it for them. Okay, now let me continue. Okay, so now he felt like she can provide him some kind of recognition, okay, that because he's with a white woman, and him appearing on this family reality show and all that stuff, you know, that would enhance him, okay? But he don't think enough. That's what they run and don't think. But he don't think enough that this woman here done been with a whole lot of other black men that she can't even keep. And that reality show really started based on, that reality show really got boosted from her sister having a sex tape out with a man named Ray J. Okay? So now, but Lamar didn't care about none of that. He just wanted to use Chloe as a trophy wife. You know, he wanted to use her for clout. He wanted to be accepted by the white culture and the white men. Okay? That's what it is. He wanted to be accepted. So that's why he left Taraji to go with Chloe. Okay? That's my take on it. Okay, now, okay, then he does that, make that move, and everything start crumbling down on him. His life going in shambles and everything else. It's reportedly about the drug use and battle with addiction and cheating rumors, you know, and that he unconscious at a brothel house, you know, and almost lost his life and all this stuff. Now, hold on. That wasn't because he went to a white woman. All that happened because he was low down anyway. He was a cheater anyway. That he was no good anyway. See, he put that to the white woman as if all his problems and all things that this white woman is so much better. See, it's supposed to be better on that other side, okay? But they only go to that other side because there's something in it for them, okay? Now, once all this stuff happened to Lamar, okay, then that's when the white women should wake up and say, he's rumored to be cheating on me, drug addiction, just going through hell, our relationship going through hell. Well, hell, it wasn't the black woman that he was putting down. They always say like, oh, now, he talked it real good on that interview about Taraji P. Henson, and that's about the best thing he could have done, okay? Now, but behind closed doors, what do they tell the white woman? Oh, black women ain't this. Black women do this. All the blame go on the black women, and they are not at fault. Until that white woman get in a relationship with them and all hell starts showing out. And then they see that this man really ain't shit. It ain't have nothing to do with the black woman. Okay? So now, I'm just showing why are black women and white women letting black men have them going at it and pinning each other against each other. Have them bickering and arguing and fighting, or either one don't like the other one because this one go with a black man, or this one got a black man, or this one don't have a black man. Why let the men play with y'all mental emotions by putting up stuff that clearly shows they want the white women and black women to feel like they always in competition with each other? Why? Because neither one of them are really doing nothing wrong. It's the black man who is the problem. The common denominator is that black man that's stirring up and causing all the problems. No matter where he go, some shit gonna kick off wrong. The majority of them who puts black women and white women against each other. Only the black men. I'm only going to say that one time. Not talking about all black men. I'm talking about the black men who do go over to the other side and then love to taint the white woman's mind and then taint the world mind about how a black woman ain't shit while he over here treating the white woman like she ain't shit either. But all reality, it's not either one of them fault. It's that black man's fault. He is the common denominator of being the one that ain't shit and causing a hell of a lot of problems between that black woman and that white woman. Okay? Point blank period. Okay? So now, most black men choose white women because they don't want dark-skinned children. See, I'm going to tell you, this is why a lot of the black men go over to the other side or think the other side is better or however you want to do it. But the majority of the time, y'all, a black man goes over there because he don't want dark-skinned children, for one. Okay? And then they think that it's an easier and faster way for them to make it to be accepted in the business world or the corporate world. Okay? They feel like it's a easier and faster way to get recognized. Okay? They feel like it's basically that the white man will accept them. Okay? And then they also feel like sometimes that they doing an undercover slap in the face to a white man that he has the white woman on his side. Okay? And he feels like he is accepted. If he is accepted to the white culture, then he's accepted by everybody. Okay? This is how they think when they go over there to the white side, to the other side of a white woman. Okay? Now, this is not no discrimination video or nothing like that. I'm just showing the black women and the white women what you got on your hands when you're dealing with a man that loves to put up posts and stuff that, oh, do you think we need to go to the other side? Black women ain't this. Black women ain't that. See, they do this to keep friction and conflict and anger against black women, against white women, and white women against black women. And when you're dealing with something like that, that's a toxic ass person anyway. That's a toxic ass man anyway when you're dealing with something like that. Because if a black man, if that's what he truly likes, he likes another race of people, that's all well, fine, and good. Go over there and have a good time and shut your mouth, and you shouldn't have to downgrade nobody, or you shouldn't have to keep posting stuff that'll keep people in competition all the time. That's if it was really in your heart to love someone on the other side. But when their mission is only to use and abuse and to get recognition and to get noticed, that's when all this chaos will start. That's when all this chaos will start. And that's when you will start seeing the men who love putting black women and white women in some type of competition. Is the black woman this? That's how come the black men always go over here, because see, the black woman ain't this and the black women that. Black women and white women, y'all better listen up and listen up good. You better listen up and listen up good, because y'all are out here. I was looking at some of the comments to where it's like, oh, well, we don't care. Go on to the white bees and go on to the white bitch and go on. And then you got white women saying, yeah, see, we take black men from the black women and all this. Hey, look here. Women, black, white, and all kind of nationality, y'all need to stop bickering about something that both of y'all clearly know the person that you most likely got ain't shit. Point blank, period. You know? And so that's why white men run over to the other side, because they feel like they can get respected more, okay? And they feel like the white culture will accept them. And they feel like they can get accepted in the business world and the corporate office quicker if they have that trophy white wife on their side, okay? Now, and it also helps boost their ego so that they feel good about themselves. Just point blank, period, okay? Now, they feel like it's a way, like I said, of giving that white man an undercover slap in the face that he's with that white woman, okay? Now, nothing I said above said anything about strictly loving that person. Everything I said above, the reason why the black man runs off, most of them, The majority of them, the reason why they run over to that other side, everything that I said up above in this video, didn't now one of them say he do it for strictly love. The majority of them do not run to the other side because of strictly love. They don't. They don't run over there because they strictly love a person, okay? It's a way they run over there, try to get the black woman's jealous, okay? And then, so if I'm saying all that, and all of that, they do not run to the other side because they just strictly love a person. They all, most of them have an agenda, the reason why they are doing this. And most of the agendas is what I said in this doggone video, okay? Now, but most of the time, they only do it for an agenda that benefits them. Okay? Ain't no love. They don't run to the other side for strictly love. They run to the other side because it's something they need to benefit them. The majority of them. That is how they do. That is how they do. You know what I'm saying? So rather they marrying him or dating him or whatever the hell they doing, they go to that other side because they have an agenda. And then the white woman wonder why they start having or going through a whole bunch of problems with the black man. See, then the white woman who is dating this black man who has an agenda, the reason why he would have, because he got an agenda. And it's something that's most likely going to benefit him. Okay? And then the white woman is with this man, and then she realized, how come I'm having so much problems with this man? How come I'm so unhappy? How come I'm going through all this mess? Why is it that I'm going through hell with this black man? Why is it that my relationship is constantly unhappy with this black man? How come he's treating and talking to me like I ain't shit? How come he just treat me like, why is he with me? See, this is what some of the white men think that go with these type of black men. Okay? They really do think that, why is it that my relationship is not going right? Okay? And the reason why it's not going right, they wondering why am I in this confused ass relationship? I mean, the white woman wind up being in a confused and disappointing atmosphere and relationship with this black man. You know why? Because the majority of black men will tell the white woman other things about black women. They had already said that the black woman was the cause of them acting the way they do, or the black woman is the problem, and this is a good side. So the white woman is feeling like, if this is such a glorious side and a good side, why are you putting me through hell as well? And that should show the white woman that because it's not the black woman and it's not the white woman, it's that man. It's that man that has a problem with himself, have a problem with holding on to relationship, has a problem with cheating, has a problem with dogging women, have a problem with treating women like shit. It don't matter what race of woman he with, he gonna be that same dog. Point blank, period. And that's why the white women be so confused. And why is I'm going through constant hell with this black man? Why am I going through because the black one was going through constant hell with him too. But see, he knew she wasn't playing a lot of that smooth, slick shit. So he went over there to the white woman, and now he got her going through hell. But he had her believing that she was the answer. She was the key. She was the reason. She's going to be the reason why he be just as loving and happy and make her happy as they can be. But it turns out she gets the same doggish behavior as the black woman. Yeah. And so now let me let y'all hear what this white woman said talking to this black man, I'm going to let y'all listen to what she said. And I really want y'all to check out what this woman said for real. Because this woman here said she was trying to get this black man to understand how the black men are not valued when it comes to... Now listen, I want y'all to check this out.
From black guys into a status of some sort. If you get attention from the white guys, no, you do have the status more than if you get attention from black guys. As a man, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that. Well, as a woman who gets attention and who grew up in a white culture more than a black culture, I'm gonna tell you that getting attention from black guys is not a badge of honor if you're white.
Now check that out. Let's hear that again, family. Listen to what she said.
Black guys gives you a status of some sort. If you get attention from the white guys, no, you do have the status more than if you get attention from black guys. As a man, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that. Well, as a woman who gets attention and who grew up in a white culture more than a black culture, I'm gonna tell you that getting attention from black guys is not a badge of honor if you're white.
Okay. Y'all heard that, right, family? So, this is a white woman that was trying to tell that black guy, hey, when you show white women attention or you want to go with white women, that's not a badge of honor to for a white woman to really be with a black man. I mean, it's just not a badge of honor if a black man try to holler at a white woman at all. That's not a badge of honor. And he was like, well, I have to disagree. She's like, you can disagree all you want to, but it's not a badge of honor for a black man to holler at a white woman. They don't feel like that's a badge of honor. They feel like it's a badge of honor if a white man is trying to holler at them. Okay, and then I'm gonna let y'all see another one. Okay, but that's basically what I wanted y'all to know. And so then you see why those white relationships won't work. And it's a study that shows that the majority of interracial relationships don't work. They don't last long. Okay, they don't last a long time. And so we're gonna talk about that, okay? So I just want women to stop letting black men, I want black women and white women to stop letting black men start all these arguments and dislike among each other, because it's not either one of us. The common denominator is the black man, okay? So now, there was a black man who said, is it time for us to expand our dating option, black men? So he posted this, which was Kevin Samuels, okay? He posted this right here on his Instagram. It was kind of a while back or whatever, but he posted this right here on his Instagram. And as you see, it says right here, and I'm gonna try to, you see, my bad. You see right here, he has hold on, family. You see right here, he has a picture of a white woman in heels. Okay, and then he has that little writing at the bottom. Okay, and it says, Kevin Samuels, is it time to expand your dating options? Okay, so he said, is it time to expand your dating options? And then he has this picture of a white woman. Okay. He has a picture of the white woman saying, hey, fellas, is it time for y'all to expand y'all dating options? Okay? And so that's what he wrote. And then you had a whole bunch of men that was saying things like, you know, when he said that, you just had a whole bunch of men that were saying, nah, that's all right. I stick with the black women. I take my chances with the black women. You know, you had some black men that was saying, nah, that's all right. No, thank you. I stick with my sisters. Then you had some that was saying, nah, I'm going to stick with my chocolate sisters. Then you had some that said, if you can't use my comb, I don't bring you home. And then you had some say, I just keep trying with black women until the day I die. You know, and you just had a lot of black men that was saying, nah, that's all right. I stay with the black women. And then you had some white men that was like, yeah, it is time, or whatever. Okay, but then you had a lot of black women who were upset and they was typing because they didn't like what he put up there. And that's what I'm saying. Women, we have to stop getting mad about what some of these men put up there, okay? Even I don't care what it is. Stop getting mad because a black man puts up a post like that. They do that to trigger the black woman and to start mess between a black woman and a white woman. I'm trying to tell you right now, you're always going to have a house monkey who gonna try to keep confusion going between two women. And that's a damn shame when you have some black men that love to keep confusion going on with black women and white women. That's sad. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, black women, stop getting upset because some of these black men write things like that. They doing that because they want attention. They doing that because they want to start conflict. They doing that because they want a black woman to say something. They want a black woman to get upset. Black women, stop getting upset when black men are putting up stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Black woman, please stop getting upset and mad because you hear an alley dog bark on the internet. Okay? Because an alley dog bark all the time because he's sick. Okay? Point blank, period. He bark all the time because he's sick of his damn self. And so when an alley dog get on the internet and they I think we need to expand our options and go with white women. How come black men are going to white women? How come black men love white women more? How come black men don't want to be bothered with black women? Look here, when you see stuff like that, that's an alley dog barking. You ever notice that they woo 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 alley dog bark all the time, get on everybody goddamn nerve, and then people be like, "Shut up, dog! Shut up!" And the dog will be quiet for a minute, then he woo 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Just ball for playing out nothing. Because he want attention. He want to be seen. Just woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. That's that. I'm telling you, that's that alley dog barking. That's that alley dog barking with that porch monkey mentality. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo. And you be like, would you shut up, man? Don't nobody want to hear that. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Dog, shut up. Somebody make that dog shut up. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. I'm telling you, that's all them kind of black men are. Not all of them, like I said, but the ones who are like this love to try to pin a black woman up against a white woman. They ain't nothing but alley dogs. They just love to bark. Every time you see some post like that, or you ever see a man have a topic on that type of situation, you ever see a black man always got that type of topic going on, always got that type of tweet going on, always got that type of show going on, always got, you automatically know that's an alley dog. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo. That's all he do all day long. All day long. An alley dog want attention. Want to start mess for nothing. That alley dog wants to get all the other dogs in the neighborhood or the surrounding areas to bark too. And then they all start barking, but they all barking for nothing. Don't know, not now one of them dogs know why they really goddamn barking. But what we do know is they all get on our damn nerves. That we do know that. We do know that. That alley dogs get on your goddamn nerves, okay? Now, actually, I'm so glad that this man here brought up that subject about, do you think we need to expand our dating options and all this? Because let's talk about some of the famous men who did expand their options through marriage and everything like that. And then what type of sacrifices did they wind up ending with? Okay? So I'm glad he did bring this up about expanding the options, because I wanted to talk about some of the options that some black men went through. And so let's talk about that, because when you go through the research, it's facts that, and I let y'all hear about that too, but it's facts that they say that, you know, the interracial relationship don't last as long as same race relationships, okay? Now, this ain't nothing. I don't want people to think that this video is against black men. It's not against black women. It's not against white women. It's just to show black women and white women that it's no need to keep upgrowing, and black women, there's no need to keep on getting mad because you see a tweet or you see a show or you see somebody just keep talking about how good the other side is compared to your side. Okay? Because we all know that the majority of them, they're not doing any good on the other side either, because it's not the woman. It's not the woman that's inside the woman. It's the man who is dealing with each woman. That's the problem. Okay? So you mean tell me your relationship don't work out over here? And then when you go over on the other side, it ain't working out over there either? Who is the common denominator? It damn sure ain't the women. So all I got to say about that. But anyway, he said, expand your options to the other side. So let's talk about expanding your options to the other side. We're talking about these marriage here. Okay? So then you have, now all this is public records. Okay? So I ain't saying nothing that I can't say, but all this is public records and public knowledge. Okay? So now let's go and get that straight right now, because all this is public records. Okay? So then you have, number one, let's talk about the ones who expanded their options, who was famous. Yeah, Michael Strahan and that Jean woman that he was married to, whatever. But anyway, that didn't work out. So he wound up coming out about $15.3 million settlement to her. Okay? Then I don't know if y'all remember, but it was Lionel Richie and Diane or whatever. That Lionel Richie came out about $20 million, okay, settlement. Because now I want y'all to check this out and listen, okay? Now, and then you had Seal and Heidi, okay, which Seal came out about 50 to 70 million settlement that was reported. That's what they say. Then you had Tiger Woods and his Elaine or whatever. Tiger Woods came out about $110 million settlement. Okay, then you had Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. They still ain't settled their stuff or whatever. But the point is, it still didn't work out, okay? Then you had Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. Now they got where she getting $100 million settlement. Okay, then you had Ty Diggs in India. Okay, then they had an equal split. Now that's unusual and rare in Hollywood. Okay, as a couple or whatever. Okay, then you had Tim Duncan and Amy. The couple opt out of a settlement divorce out of court, and they requested a privacy hearing. Okay, now all this is public record. You go up, look at it, Google it, whatever. Okay, then you had Russell Wilson and Ashton. That was his first wife before Sierra is his second wife. Okay, we talking about Russell Wilson's first wife. Okay, they was married for 2 years and they settlement is unknown, but you know she didn't come out. You know she came out with something. Okay, now then you have Hank Hank Baskin or whatever and Kendra. They was unknown. Then you had Terrence Howard and Michelle. Now Terrence Howard had to give her $5,800 a month in spousal support. Okay, and then she won a percentage of all Terrence Howard future earnings is what reported. Okay, then you had Gooden Jr. Okay, and this lady Sarah. That all these are relationships that was married and all that. Okay, then Cuba Gooden, he wind up having to give her $15 million settlement. Okay, then you had Alfonso, Roberto. Okay, and then you had Robin, his first wife. That was an unknown settlement. Then you got Lamar and Chloe, who we was talking about earlier. They waived their thing in 2009, prenuptial agreement. And they had a prenuptial agreement in 2009 or whatever. Then you had Dennis Rodman and Michelle. Okay? And now that wife, Michelle, ex-wife, whatever, she received $300,000. And then through their divorce settlement. Okay? And it's reported that he owed her $1 million in back child support. Okay? Now that's what you say. I don't know. But I'm just telling y'all, they say it's better over there on the other side. But now it looks like there's a whole lot of people coming out of millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay, now Dennis Rodman again was with Karma Electra. Okay, and they got married and then it got annulled in 9 days later. Okay, then you had Dennis Rodman Annie, married 1 year, and she's entitled to $1 million. Plus, she wanted share of money of Robin's NBA finals, okay? So, she asked for a whole lot, okay? So, you just had so many different black men, you know what I'm saying, that don't look like they having a hell of a lot of luck expanding their option on the other side. Now, it's not because of the white woman. The white woman didn't bankrupt them like that. Okay? Check this out. I'm not saying that they go over there and then they get bankrupt. What I'm saying is they said that side is a better side. And it don't look like that side is working out too well for them. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like to me, boy, the white woman ain't playing with that ass when you go to messing up over them. Okay? See, they so used to messing up over black women and dogging black women, and then the black woman separate from them, and then that kind of be it. The white woman ain't playing that shit. You come over here and you play with my mind and play with my intelligence and play with my whole life, I'm finna take damn near everything you goddamn got. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the ass, I'm telling you. So, like I said, that man posts, hey fella, do you think we need to expand our options to the other side? Let them, and then you had black women mad. What you mad for? Because most likely when they go over there, it's common known. All you got to do is look up, y'all. How do the interrelationships last? White women and black men. How long does those relationships last? Don't last nearly as long as any other relationship. It really don't. It really don't. But what I can tell you, that when they go over there messing with them white women, they take the whole bag, okay? Now, so they take almost all the bag, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say, is that some black men say black women just, black women is the problem or the core of their problem. No, they're not. It's the black man who is the core of their own problem. Okay, because they go over there to the other side, and then the exact same thing happened as if they was with a black woman. I'm sorry to say. That's not to say about that woman. And then, let me tell y'all. So now, let's talk about, what I can say is it looked like when they with them white women, that it's harder for them to get back on their feet. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they take the bag, they take the bank account, they take everything that they drain, they butts down to the core. And then after they get drained, then they try to come over and go back over to the black woman side. Black woman, y'all better watch what you're dealing with. Y'all better be careful. Because see, first of all, the black man should have been careful what he asked for. Now, let's go to, I just gave y'all different scenarios of these black men going with the white women and expanding their options. And it's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars lost in that deal right there. I'm finna tell you right now, And then, so now, let's go over to the black man with the black woman. You got Big Boy, and he's been married for 18 years. They have a little problems off and off, but they, off and on, but they still together. Then you got Ice Cube and Kim, been married for 24 years. She ain't bankrupt. She ain't took none of his damn money. Then you got Jay-Z and Beyonce. They've been together for around 20 years. Beyonce ain't took none of Jay-Z money. None of this done happened yet. I'm just showing y'all the difference. Papoose and Remy Ma, they've been together for about 11, 12 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. Snoop Dogg and Shantae, that his wife, been married about 24 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. You got Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Yeah, they had their problems off and on, but they've been married for 24 years, and Jada ain't bankrupt his ass. Ain't took his money yet. Okay, then you got Wycliffe and Marie. They've been together for 27 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. Then you got Michelle and Barack Obama. They've been married about 30 years. Michelle Obama ain't bankrupt him yet. Okay, then you got Alonzo Miller and DeWanda. They've been married for 12 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. Then you got Sterling Brown and Ryan Michelle. Been married 14 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. Then you got Samuel L. Jackson and LaTanya. They've been married for 40 years. Married for 40 years. She ain't bankrupt Samuel L. Jackson yet. Then you got the rapper Reverend Ron and Justine. They've been married for 30 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. Then you got Omar Epps and Keisha. Married for 16 years. She ain't bankrupt him yet. And then you got Ozzie Davis and Ruby, married for 56 years. I had to say that, rest her soul, because that's a glorifying marriage. For 56 years, those two were together. Then you got Denzel Washington and Paulette. They've been married 38 years. She ain't bankrupt Denzel yet. Ain't took none of Denzel money. Okay, then you got Spike Lee and Tanya Lewis, married for 28 years. She ain't bankrupt his ass yet. Then you got Magic Johnson and Cookie. They married for 30 years or whatever. Ain't bankrupt him yet. Okay, and then you have some, I know, like Mike Tyson and Robin Givens. I think Robin Givens got Mike Tyson for about $10 million settlement. And Michael Jordan and his wife, his ex-wife, Janita, whatever, she got 160 million, but those two, but when you look at the ones who expanded their option, it's a hell of a lot more than them that done got crushed and everything versus the ones who are married to black women. And they haven't got took for nearly that money that they getting took for on the other side. So what I'm just saying is, I'm just trying to show it's no different from one side to the other. Besides, the other side, it don't last as long. Most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. But what I'm trying to show people is, it's no difference. Do you see what I just named versus a black man going to the other side dating a white woman, or a black man just dating a black woman? It is no different. And actually, it turns out a little bit better when they go on with the black woman. But see, because we don't dig deep and understand and look at these histories of things, then people just keep going off of what they hear right now. And that's what people hearing right now. Oh, is it better over here? Better? Ain't nobody doing no research to see how that shit may turn out. Okay? Now, they ain't doing no research on it. You know why? Because they just trying to start mess between a black woman and a white woman. That's all. And black women and white women, we got to be more intelligent enough to see through that. And let's stop getting so upset about when black men do this. Because they only doing this because they want to keep up mess between those two women. And don't no other nationality of men do that but black men. And that's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame. It really is. That's a goddamn shame. But anyway, I just want to say that. And so over half of black men who go to the other side have a negative energy around them. They have, it seems like their life turns out to be all in shambles and crushing, and they losing money, or tragedy follow them, or it seem like they ain't too right upstairs no more, and all getting in financial trouble and getting financially drained and all this. There are millions of black men out here that degrade black women. And they always trying to say that black women are the cause of them running over to the other side. But when they run over to the other side, it seems like they show their true colors of they ain't shit. And that white woman go through all type of hell as well with that same black man. Okay? And I'm saying they run over to that other side, they go bankrupt, they're financially struggling and all that stuff. It has really nothing to do with that white woman. It has everything to do with that black man. That's all I have to say about that. It's just like a black man, women, y'all have to understand, when a black man keep threatening that he gonna leave you and go jump in the ocean with other fish that's better than you. He telling you, oh, I'm finna leave your ass and jump over here in this ocean and swim across the ocean to these fish. Because these fish got a better personality than you. These fish look better than you. These fish are well put together than you. These fish gonna treat me better than you treat me. These fish care about me. These fish gonna love me the way you don't. These fish ain't gonna start no trouble with me. These fish ain't gonna argue with me all the time. I'm gonna swim across this ocean to these other fish, because these other fish is better than you. Their skin color is better than yours. These fish on the other side of the ocean is better than your ass. When men tell you that, why stop them? Let them go over there and swim across that water to get to that fish. Because when that fish when they keep poking that fish, and then that fish see that they ain't worth a shit, oh, that fish gonna turn into a shark and eat their ass up every time. And that's what's happening now when you see some of them have to fork up $100 million, $50 million, $80 million, $2 million, $200 million. Oh yeah, that fish turned into a shark on their ass. So women, stop getting mad when they say that they're going to go over there to that other side. Let them say, okay, bye, and let them go over there, because you already know 8 times out of 10, he going to poke that fish, and that fish going to turn into a shark and eat all his bank account up, eat all his finance up, eat all of his material things up. I'm telling you right now, let him go. Let him go. Let them go and stop being mad about it. That's all I have to say about that. That's all. Put all your focus and love and care, black women, into the black men who really love black women. Stop worrying about these men who keep saying, you think it's time for us to expand our options? You think it's time for us to start dating white women? Black women, stop letting these type of alley dogs, porch monkeys, get up under your skin about that. Focus on the black men or whatever man that really wants you. Don't put your focus and energy on men that's trying to get your attention and trying to get shit started between black women and white women. Point blank, period. Just remember, the ones who degrade you for the other side will soon be physically drained, mentally drained, financially drained. And it's not the white woman that's doing it. It's them doing it to themselves because they've told these white women that the black women ain't no good and that they better. But then when they get up over there, they show that white woman they ain't no better than a black woman because they dog that white woman now damn near worse than they did the black woman. So that show you the common denominator is that black man. And I'm telling you right now, white women, you better make sure that you let that black man, when he run over there to you, you better make sure that he proves to you that he want you. And you might have to wait till about two decades to really find out who that black man is you dealing with. Because 9 times out of 10, he most likely ain't shit. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Because we already know what you got. See, the black women already know what you got and who you dealing with. So that's why I say black women and white women, stop letting black men pin you both against each other. Because you're both a women, regardless of your skin color, you're both a women. And a black man, some of them, will try to pin the both of you against each other just for his own benefit and his own gain, when really he is the problem. He is the common denominator of the problem. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute, family. I had to show y'all this right here, and then I'm going to go. But listen what this here white woman said. I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen to this because I was meaning for y'all to hear this right here. Okay? Hold on 1 second, and I have it for you, and then I'm going to close out on this. But listen at this white woman here. Okay? Listen to this black woman here, because I want to show you how this black woman said, this white woman is saying also about how she feels when certain black men do certain things. Listen to this. Hold on, family. Okay, it's coming. Hold on, family. Okay, hold on 1 second, because I really want y'all to see this one right here. Okay, this it right here. They don't treat black or white women any differently than they treat their black women. They just treat them differently. They hide their behavior more. With black women, they do it out in front of them. They disrespect them, abandon them, leave them, do whatever they do right in front of them. And there you go. And take this out. The white women that I know, they don't treat black or white women any differently than they treat their black women. They just treat them differently. They hide their behavior more. With black women, they do it out in front of them. They disrespect them, abandon them, leave them, do whatever they do right in front of them, and their women's supposed to accept it. The white women that they're with, that they're married to and created babies with, they do whatever the fuck they want to do. They just hide it. And it's almost worse because when they cheat on their white women, they're not cheating on their white women with other white women. So it makes their white women feel like, wow, you married me, you created babies with me, but you're clearly still attracted to something I can't give you. And that's the black experience. That's almost as equal to your husband going out and sucking dick. And you're like, well, I can't compete with that. Okay, family. So now y'all see what I'm talking about how the black women talk about the black man, and then how white women talk about the black man. Meaning that you see how you have black women and white women being pinned against each other because of this black man. Okay, so that's where white women and black women, y'all have to really come together and really acknowledge that it's not you two that's the problem. It's the black man that's running to you, causing the problem. So learn, black women and white women, y'all better start learning how not to go against each other and arguing with each other and being hateful to each other because of black men. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. Bye-bye.